Hi, my name is Corinne, and we're here at Dee's today to talk about this great new product called Starbella Strata, and it comes in all of these great colors. There's lots of different things that you can do with the Starbella Strata. The first of which is to cut a simple length of the yarn, about 1.5 yards to 2 yards, and wear it just like a regular scarf. The second thing that you can do is cut about 1 yard of the Starbella Strata. Start at one end and just open it up. As you can see, it's kind of like a tube. Stretch it out a little and then wear it around your neck like a cowl. You can then take it a little bit further, cut about 1/2 yard of the Starbella Strata, open it up in the same way. Now you have 2 rings, and you can put these 2 pieces together using a lark's head knot. And most people know how to use a lark's head knot, they just don't know what it's called. You're going to place one loop inside the other, and then pull it through itself. And then again, wear as a scarf. Another thing you can do is cut about 2 yards of the Starbella Strata, place a scarf medallion onto the yarn, and then wear it as a necklace. The final thing we have to show you today is a necklace using wire to add to the Starbella Strata. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So using a 12 gauge wire, this is an aluminum wire, so it's very easy to work with. We're going to cut a bit off the end. And this, you can see, can be different sizes depending on how you want your bail, which is the part that's going to hold your pendant onto the Starbella Strata, depending on how long you want that part to be. I'm just going to cut, about 12 inches here. Straighten out my wire just a little bit. And then using a pair of round nose pliers, and those are the ones that look like they have a cone on each tip, I'm going to start at each end by making a loop and rolling it in on itself. Just a loop and roll it in on itself. And then using my fingers, this is a very pliable wire, again, because it is an aluminum wire. I should be able to just roll this in on itself until I've got a little coil. This one doesn't want to go, so I'm just going to take it in a little bit more with my pliers. And then it's ready to roll. Okay. Once I've got both of those about the same size, then I'm going to fold that wire approximately in half, like so. I'm going to fold my wire approximately in half like so, and then wrap this around a dowel rod. Once I get it part way, then I'm just going to fold each of these ends over like so. Take it off of the dowel rod and then use my pliers to bend that little place where you made the bend, to bend that little place where I made the fold, so that I can later attach a pendant to it. To place this on the scarf, you just slide it on in one direction and then wrap it around, and then slide it on in the other direction. If I can actually, there we go. You might want to do a little bit of adjusting once you've got it on the scarf. And there's the bail for your necklace. To create the actual pendant, I usually just work right off of the large roll of wire so I can use as much as I need. But I'm going to start in much the same way. And we're going to do this one today with this little spiral. Start in the same way. We're going to roll this in and start a little spiral with our pliers, and then begin to roll with our hands, just a little at a time. And I'm actually leaving a little bit of a gap in between each spiral. It doesn't have to be perfectly tight. Just rolling it in until you get the size that you want. Open up my wire a little bit more so I've got some more wire to work with. Okay, I think that's about good right there. Then I'm going to leave about an inch or so sticking off here. And then I'm going to make a loop, a big loop, in the opposite direction, like so. Okay. Now, this wire by itself doesn't want to stay like it is. I can move it around quite a bit. So I'm going to harden this wire, and this part can get a little bit noisy, by using a bench block and a hammer. I'm just going to lay the pendant down on the bench block, and I'm going to hammer. And I'm actually hammering pretty hard. One side of this pendant is going to have nicks and bumps all over it, but when we're done I'll show you that the other side is going to be nice and smooth because it was up against the bench block. Almost done. When we turn it over, you can see the other side is nice and smooth. And then once you've hammered, you might have to do a little bit of adjusting to get that loop back where we want it. And then we're just going to take our hands and turn that loop sideways, like so. Bring our scarf with the bail back over here. And this time using a pair of needle nose or flat nose pliers, and those are the ones that of course are flat on the inside. We're going to slide this loop open, just twist it sideways, place it onto the bail, and slide it closed so that there's no gap between the end of the wire and the loop. And then there you have a lovely little necklace. Thank you for watching this video with us today. All of these products that you've seen used in this video you can purchase here at Dee's.